Okay, so stuff is going a bit crazy online right now. To be honest, I wasn't really thinking about recording tonight, but things are going down right now. It is getting a little out of control with E3 leaks online. So I at this time, the screen is blacked out here. I want to give you a chance, if you have clicked on this video and you are concerned about having, I guess, a game spoiled, its reveal spoiled, I guess. I mean, one of these technically I've already spoiled in the past because Liam and I managed to make a video around it, and it's pretty much come completely true, which is pretty cool. We're gonna talk about that. But if you don't want to have like anything, I guess, spoiled, this is mostly Bandai and a little bit of Xbox. Okay, so keep that in mind. But if you don't want to have anything spoiled out of Bandai Namco or Microsoft, you can technically click off the video now. But if you want to see some of these E3 leaks, and I have to say, a few of them have me very excited, and I'm going to show you definitely the ones that have me excited. Go ahead, stick around. Make sure you like the video because we're going to have some fun here with some E3 leaks that are all over the place. So here we go. Let's get this back. There we are. All right, so the first one that we're going to look at real quick is called Elden Ring. And take a guess at what this is. Do you remember how months ago Liam and I put together a video, and it was about George R.R. Martin collaborating on a video game with Bandai Namco, right? Kind of a FromSoft type game, right? Collaborating with From Software and everything. And this is it. Elden Ring has been leaked. Now, Bandai in general, something happened over there because everything's leaking. Like it leaked out on 4chan, it seemed, and then everyone started picking it up, fact checking it, checking things out, and it all seems to be correct. And like I said, a few of them are good, but Elden Ring is a world created by Miyazaki and Martin together from software. So that is it. Good job to Liam. We got it. We talked about this months ago, and here it is. It's come true. When we put that video out there, no one really could believe that it was real. Honestly, I had a hard time believing a little bit that it was real, but hey, Liam was right. Give him some credit. Go give him some credit on Twitter because he nailed that one completely. Also got everything about Stadia correct as well for the presentation, and when we talked about when it would be and what would be shown there with Baldur's Gate 3. So interesting stuff there, Elden Ring. Now, we're also all trying to figure out platforms for these things, and a few are a little confusing. So what I'm going to do is just talk about the games, and I'll let Bandai tell us what platform these things are on, because it seems like a lot of it is a bit confusion around if it's also on Switch. So I'll let Bandai tell us all about that, so we don't get too ahead of ourselves with that, and I'll talk to you a bit about why I'm going to do that. So the next one, Tales of Arise, seems to be the next game in the Tales series. Another exciting one. What's interesting about this, though, as you see, a lot of the platforms are being listed for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. In fact, pretty much all of these are, and it throws me off a bit because something like Tales of Arise would make sense for the Switch. And what's very interesting is one of these we seem to be kind of up in the air and back and forth on if it is on the Switch. It's a weird situation, but Tales of Arise is the next in the Tales series, which if you're a fan of the Tales series, this is probably getting you very excited. I mean, we had we just had the Vesperia remaster, right? Very, very good game. Gets fully remastered. Awesome. We had Berseria recently. What else we have? Xillia? And there's so many Tales games, but I remember I played Berseria recently. But Tales of Arise, we had some screenshots even. They got to the point, guys, where there are full screenshots for these games. That's how much leaked. By the way, the art style here looks pretty cool. Like, I do like the art style for this. It's looking good. Got the lava sword going on there. This looks cool. Like, I'm excited for this as well. Another Tales series is good. New Tales game in the series. So that's exciting stuff there. No, I don't think we have any word on if it's coming out this year. We also got the nice logo there, Tales of Arise. I didn't see anything about a release date yet, but that's another one. I can actually double check just to make sure we don't have anything on release date there. No, nothing there. We do have like a full PR statement as well, which is interesting, which again makes me wonder how this stuff got out there this much. It's actually done in Unreal Engine 4 as well, and it does retain the classic Tales of gameplay. So very, very cool there. And then we do have one that I was very excited for, okay? So this was actually put out there, I saw, by Nate at Direct Feed Games. Check this out, guys. Ni no Kuni Remastered. They're remastering it. I am so excited to hear about this. I love this game. So if you played the second one, but not the first one, you have done yourself a disservice, because the first one is awesome. Like, I really, really like this game. We have some little screenshots there, little concept art things, remastered. Awesome stuff. Now, here's the interesting thing about this situation, and I want to point this out. We also have the logo there. I think that might be just transparent. It is. So, interesting stuff about this situation. From what I've gathered, because I checked with Nate as well, from what I've gathered here, and this is why I was saying about the platform thing, it does appear that this is going to the Switch. So, it seems to be on all platforms, but all we could see listed for remastered was for Xbox, PlayStation 4, and PC, not Switch. Apparently, the Switch is getting just the regular one, not the remastered one. And I have a feeling, as I kind of talked to him about this, maybe it has to do with the other versions getting 4K options, right, for Pro and everything, and they do a few extra things there with the graphical horsepower of like the Xbox One X and the PlayStation 4 Pro, and of course a PC, and maybe the Switch gets some extra thing with like HD Rumble or stuff, and they don't necessarily call it remastered completely. That's the thing with PR and everything. You can't really quite tell with some of this stuff. So I think some of these we're going to have to wait for E3 to show up for them to tell us about platforms. Keep in mind, this stuff is showing up well before Bandai is supposed to start explaining it to people. But I would just get really excited. I'm very happy for Ni no Kuni to get a remaster, Wrath of the White Witch. Great to see. I think it makes a lot of sense actually to be on a handheld platform like the Switch. So it would feel very off if it didn't make it to the Switch in some way. I believe it is, though, so that's good news there. Remember, I believe they had a DS version, I thought, in Japan, so it's really cool to see this, and it would, I assume, be the full, PS3 version and everything, which was an outstanding game. I really liked it back then, so exciting stuff there. And the other one is from the Microsoft camp. So Microsoft, do you know how I've been talking to you guys about Ninja Theory showing up to E3 with a game? Well, it's because we've kind of heard about it a while ago, and I've just been kind of referencing it and talking about it. Well, it appears that it has leaked out, and it was Bleeding Edge. Now, Bleeding Edge was a trademark that was spotted a while ago for Microsoft, and it's kind of what we figured the name of their game would be, or at least it was codenamed Bleeding Edge. Well, we did actually have it kind of put out there. This is actually from Xboxer, and they do have the trailer here. Here's the thing about the trailer. I'll leave this down below for you guys. The trailer has like confidential printed over it and everything, so I'm a little concerned about playing it here just because you don't get in trouble or anything, but it is a straight up leak outright. Like, it's a confidential footage that shouldn't be out there, but it is, and it's pretty straightforward when it comes to that. What's interesting about this, we do have some screenshots here, by the way. What's interesting about this thing is it does appear to be Ninja Theory's Overwatch, which I heard that and I said, really? Ninja Theory's doing Overwatch? But it's like a 4v4 where you have people with different abilities and everything, kind of arena style, and they're going to have a technical alpha. You can kind of see it has that like personality like an Overwatch would, but it has a technical alpha starting June 27th. Whoever leaked this is probably in some trouble, but it is apparently going to have some sort of technical alpha. Now, you might be wondering, why are they doing a multiplayer only game? It's got to be because Microsoft picked them up. Well, not necessarily. See, this is actually a game that Ninja Theory's been working on for years now. It's one that they've kind of been working on the side and everything as they go on along, and I have a feeling this game might have been one of the reasons Microsoft was quick to pick them up, because they knew they had a game that would be ready within like a year or two after they were acquired, and it's a multiplayer focused game, something that Microsoft really likes. So this actually makes a lot of sense if you really think about it. It wasn't developed in like a year. I'll tell you that. I don't see that. But it's interesting to see that, and it does also make me wonder if they would be working on a single player game alongside of this, not like a bleeding edge single player game, but their own, you know, narrative driven single player game that they would work on next to Bleeding Edge, to be kind of like in the vein of Hellblade, but their own type of game. Interesting stuff here. If you want to check out the trailer, I'll leave a link to this page down below, and you can check it for yourself. I just don't want to necessarily play it here and get into trouble or anything with the old Microsoft ban hammer, the copyright striking. But let me know what you guys think about these leaks. Very excited right now, I am anyway, for Ni no Kuni getting a remaster, and this Tales of Arise. That looks really, really cool there. I like the Tales series. It's awesome. And to see a brand new one coming out, hopefully this year, by the way. I hope it's a like holiday 2019 game from Bandai. Is very, very exciting to hear about. So it feels like E3. Yes, these are leaks. These might be spoiling it for some people, but man, some of the leaks are really cool. So I'm getting excited right now. It's some fun stuff happening currently. And guys, we technically tomorrow is when E3 starts with EA. Well, at least see Star Wars. But then Sunday is the day to look for Microsoft, because there's gonna be some fun stuff there. No, not everything's leaked out. This was mostly Bandai's look, so we still have a lot of stuff on top of Bleeding Edge at Microsoft's presentation. Thanks, guys, for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like the video, dislike if you didn't, and make sure you subscribe as we go into E3, because things are going to get getting a little crazy, and there's going to be a lot of stuff to keep an eye on. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.